Hey guys, John Legend here with another crazy review and unboxing of these Run playing cards. Will I be running from them? Haha. Oh boy. Hopefully not. We'll see today what you get if you purchase this Run deck of playing cards from your favorite Murphy's Magic distributor. Oh boy. So right off the bat, I could tell that this is gonna be a different unboxing just because of the thickness of the card box here. You notice that it's a very thick box. We don't really usually see this with the other white decks. This is more of a thick deck, so it hugs the cellophane very close to itself, which is a good feature, I would say. I much prefer the thick black box to the small white box. This one hugs the cellophane very well in particular. I would say good job. Good job, whoever it is that packed the cellophane here. You see that there's a little bit of ribbons here as to where the actual cellophane fused together. That's always a welcome feature. It tells me that these cards were packed fresh. They were farm raised. They were organic. They weren't, kept in a cage. I particularly enjoy that when it comes to card boxes here. Now, usually when it comes to manufacturing the cellophane, I've noticed that card companies usually go for the thick cellophane. I'm not a fan of that. I'm more of a fan of the thin cellophane because the thin cellophane is a little bit easier to remove in terms of its plasticity, I guess, for lack of better term here. So usually the thin cellophane is a little bit easier to remove. Now, I particularly enjoy this one. Just simply for the fact that they went for a cellophane that's not only easy to manufacture and mass produce, but also cellophane that is that's easy for the user to take off. So I enjoy that very much when it comes to companies that go out of their way to care about the buyer and not really not really see things otherwise. So as far as the box is concerned, let's take a look at the actual box itself now that we've removed it from the cellophane. We notice that there's a Run logo, right? That's fairly interesting. It's Run. It says Run. That's all that there is. On top here, there's nothing. That's kind of disappointing. I was expecting a little bit of a little message there, kind of an inspirational message. Run doesn't really say a lot to me. Run says, hey, get away from me. Get away from me. That's what Run says, right? So that's kind of weird. On the side here, it says, after the score, there's only one thing to do. Oh, now it makes sense. After the score, you're going to run. You're going to run. You're not going to stay there, right? You're not going to get arrested. That's 25 to life. Do you want to do that? No, you don't. No, you don't. So here on the side, we don't have anything. We don't have anything here. On the bottom, we don't have anything. But here also, I failed to mention this. We have two little symbols there that say Run. That's kind of interesting. So that's always welcome. The little design touches that add to the overall aesthetic of the cards themselves. So that's cool. That's cool. I haven't seen that before. Again, this is a thicker black box. The only times I've seen this is in the prestige cards like these. You notice this box is very thick. This box, I would say, is shorter. Right, it's a shorter box, but it's a thicker box, and usually the thicker ones are a little bit better. Usually the thicker ones are a little bit better. So let's get into this. Let's take this out of the box and see what we get, guys. We're gonna remove this here for the first time, and we notice that we have a little bit of a black sort of shelving here. This is interesting. You could keep stuff in there if you want. You could keep pencils. That's cool, right? They make you, they give you a little bit of a bonus with this, right? You could keep pencils on there. I would keep paper clips if I had. I don't use paper clips because I'm not gay, but people usually put little paper clips and trinkets and things like this. So that's cool that they give you one of those, and they give you another one. Wow, they give you another one. So let's take a look at this one. This one has a little bit of a edge here. That's cool. People say that I'm edgy. This is edgy. So this has a little bit of a edge there so that it could go inside of the other one and it completes the box. That's interesting. That's really interesting. I gotta say, good job. Good job. That's a great little addition there. So you could keep little trinkets on it. And now we have the card box. We have the actual official card box itself. And let's just take a look around this. Let's take a look around this. So on top here it says run. That's cool. I guess it fits with the motif, right? After you steal, you need to run, so you don't do 25 to life, depending on skin color. So here we have 3 little diamonds. That's cool. That's very interesting. On the side here, it says distributed by Murphy's Magic Company, Rancho Cordova, California, 95742. Made in the USA. That's cool. Let's get that on Zoom. Canon autofocus. Let's get this in zoom. That's cool. That's cool, right? It says Murphy's Magic, Murphy, like the magic distributor. That's a coincidence. That's a coincidence. So here again, it says after the score, there's only one thing to do. Haha, run, right? Run away, so that the police don't get you and do things to you that are going to appear on the news, right? So on the front here, we have what looks to be a spade, some sort of spade cut off. It's a little bit of a staggered gold finish on it. It's kind of cool, right? I would say it looks fairly cool. Let's flip this over obnoxiously. Yeah, and on the other side, there's a money sign. There's a money sign, which is what you will get after you score, I assume, right? That's what the whole joke is here. You score the money, and then you run. Then you run away. So that's cool. And this is interesting. There's no cellophane around this, which is kind of disappointing. You know, I really wanted there to be cellophane around this because then this nice box gets preserved. But I guess that's what this bigger box is for, right? You know, you keep this box and then you take this out and people know that you mean business. You know, they know that you mean business because you take this out, they're like, oh, that must be a special deck, right? You know, that's cool for people to think before a card trick. So then this actually has a very different, unique sort of flap. Usually the flaps are top down. This flap is in the side here. So that's kind of a cool thing. That's different, you know. Usually you see the flap there, but this time the flap is on the side here. That's a cool thing. And here inside the flap itself, it says learn a gambling routine with your included gaff cards. Sorry, included gaff cards at Murphy's Magic /run. Very interesting choice there. And now we have the 2 little taps, right? Those are always included, even if it's side load here, if you know what I mean. And let's take a look inside of the card box. We have just a regular old card box, nothing too cool. But what you could do here is a little bit of a puppet show. You could go, hey guys, hey, I'm not gay, ha 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 ha. So that's kind of interesting. You guys could do that with the card box as a little bit of a bonus, right? So not only do you get you know, this cool little thing that you could put paper clips in, but you also could get a little bit of a puppet, right? Aren't we all? And now we look at the cards themselves, guys. The star of the show. The stars of the show, should I say? Because there's approximately 54 of them. So let's go through them and check out what we have here. We have the Joker, right? We have the Joker with a little bit of a dagger through a heart. That's a little bit violent, but that's cool. Murphy's Magic Playing Card Company. Ha! Murphy, again, like the box. They're really keeping to Murphy's motif here. Then we have another identical Joker. You have the Joker on 2 sides. You have the heart being pierced by a knife. Again, a very violent motif. I don't think it's very PG. And we have the Ace of Spades. Again, similar to the very nice box design that we saw earlier. It says, after the score, there's only one thing to do. Again, repeated. And the answer, of course, is to run. That's right. Run away from your problems. That's a good message. Then we have the 2 of Spades, right? The spades are a little bit smaller. Again, you know, with the big black box, you kind of have to have smaller ones after because it's not going to feel the same, right? We have the 3 of Spades, slightly bigger pips. That's interesting. We have the 4 of Spades. Notice that it's a vertical layout here. That's different than the standard cards you see. There's the 5 of Spades. There's the 6 of Spades. Notice the very nice looking kind of a uniform pattern here. There's the 7 of spades. There's the 8 of spades. Look at that with the little hole there, right? A little hole, like like my heart. Then we have the 9 of spades, where it fills in the hole for spade. Oh boy, it feels only easy to if it was only that easy to fill up your holes, right? We have the 10, and notice the 10 also keeps a little gap there. Then we have the jack. Ooh, look at the jack. That's a hottie right there. The jack right there holding what looks like to be, again, some sort of weird design there. That's an interesting choice. We have the queen of spades. Oh boy, queen of spades. Oh man, I could hardly look at her without feeling a little bit flushed over, right? She's so pretty, the queen of spades. Very nice looking design here. Kind of a little bit of a yellow and black, black and yellow. Black and yellow, like the song, remember? The song, guys? Black and yellow. This is kind of what they're going for here. And the king of spades. That's cool. King of spades. They're white though. They're white. That's kind of interesting. They went for a kind of a white court here. You know, a little bit regressive, but that's cool. Ace of diamonds. We have the 2 of diamonds. We have the 3 of diamonds. We have the 4 of diamonds. We have the 5 of diamonds. We have the 6 of diamonds. We have the 7 of diamonds. Wow, that's cool. You know, usually I don't see these. A lot of deck manufacturers really don't include a 7 of diamonds, but Murphy's, they did. Good job on them. 8 of diamonds. We have the 9 of diamonds. We have the 10 of diamonds. The jack of diamonds. That's cool. A little bit of a cut that I'm starting to notice here with the jack of diamonds. Jack of diamonds looks a little bit tired, right? A little bit tired. Maybe it's been going out too hard, partying too hard. Okay. Queen of diamonds, right? Equally tired. Maybe they were together. And then the king of diamonds. Obviously, doesn't look that tired at all. He looks a little bit his eyelashes are a little bit done, right? Like somebody did his eyelashes. It's weird. A little bit weird. I don't know if I agree, but here we have the king of clubs. Great card, king of clubs. Then we have the queen of clubs. Then the jack of clubs. 10 of clubs. Get that in focus. We have the 9 of clubs. We have the 8 of clubs. Wow, cool. We have the 7 of clubs. We have the 6 of clubs. We have the 5 of clubs. My favorite, the 5 of clubs. Oh boy. The 4 of clubs. We have the 3 of clubs. We have the 2 of clubs. And the ace of clubs. One more suit to go. The king of hearts has a knife at its head. Again, very violent motif here. I wouldn't rate this a PG 13 deck. I would say this is kind of an R-rated deck. This is I wouldn't give this to your kids necessarily, just because the insinuation of running away from a crime you just committed, and also the king of hearts with a knife through its head. We have to be real careful about these sort of things with the youth. The queen of hearts, even prettier than the queen of spades. Oh, the jack of hearts. That one is really, gotta say, really attractive. Really attractive. Oh boy. 10 of hearts. 9 of hearts. We have the 8 of hearts. We have the 7 of hearts. We have the 6 of hearts. We have the 5 of hearts. We have the 4 of hearts. We have the 3 of hearts. We have the 2 of hearts. Last but not least, we have the ace of hearts. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. And we have 2 other cards here. 2 other cards. You notice that there's a 3 on the top here and ace of hearts, right? That's cool. And then finally we have ace of hearts, small pip, and 3 of clubs. That's kind of interesting. I guess this is kind of one of these tricks, right? One of those little Monty tricks that you could use to rip off the kids for the lunch money. Make sure that you do that to the right crowd, because if you do that to the wrong crowd, you might just get robbed, right? They might score on you, the kids. So here we've looked at the faces. Let's take a look at the backs, guys. Let's take a look at the backs. The backs, it's fairly interesting design here. We have a white border, always welcome. Nice little white border. I gotta say, the smell. They smell like a brand new deck. That's always fun. Then we have the back. The back has a money sign in the middle, right? Notice that it's seems to be a two-way design here. So you could hold the cards this way, And oh yeah, it is. It's a two-way design here. Is it the same design? I can't tell. It looks the same this way as it does this way. That's cool. I thought that it was you know, maybe a one-way back, but you know, it's still cool. You have a dollar sign in the middle. There's kind of a gold lace trim, and that's interesting. You know, they have that sort of pattern here. I guess it runs with the idea of stealing. And we notice that we have this is the back of the Joker, right? This one's also the back of the other Joker. That's how that one looks. Then we have the back of the Ace of Spades, the back of the Two of Spades, Three of Spades, the Four of Spades, the Five of Spades, the Six of Spades, the Seven of Spades, the Eight of Spades. We have the back of the Nine of Spades. We have the back of the Ten of Spades, the back of the Jack of Spades, of the Queen of Spades, of the King of Spades, of the Ace of Diamonds, haha, almost forgot that one, of the Two of Diamonds, the Three of Diamonds, the Four of Diamonds, the Five of Diamonds, the Six of Diamonds, the Seven of Diamonds, the Eight of Diamonds, the Nine of Diamonds, the Ten of Diamonds, the Jack of Diamonds, the Queen of Diamonds, the King of Diamonds, the King of Clubs, Queen of Clubs, the back of the Jack of Clubs, the back of the Jack, that's funny, right? Because it rhymes. The back of the 10 of Clubs, right? Back of the 9 of Clubs. Then we have the back of the 8 of Clubs, the 7 of Clubs, the 6 of Clubs. Okay, there you go. I just made sure I want to remember the numbers here. Sometimes I forget them. The back of the 5 of Clubs, the 4 of Clubs, the 3 of Clubs. We have the back of the 2 of Clubs. Oh, the jumping 2. The Ace of Clubs. And we have the King of Hearts, the back of the King of Hearts. We have the back of the Queen of Hearts. We have the back of the Jack of Hearts. We have the back of the 10 of Hearts. We have the back of the 9 of Hearts. The 8 of Hearts. The 7 of Hearts. The 6 of Hearts. The back of the 5 of Hearts. The back of the 4 of Hearts. The back of the 3 of Hearts. The back of the 2 of Hearts. And last but not least, the back of the Ace of Hearts. Haha, I was joking. It was a prank. You guys got pranked. Now it's the back of the Ace and 3 of Clubs. The Ace of Hearts and the 3 of Clubs. And then the back of the 3 of Clubs, Ace of Hearts. So all in all, you guys get a great deck here. This is a really good feeling deck. The deck feels really nice in your hands. You guys seen the backs and the fronts of all the cards. They dribble really nice. They feel really good in their hand. I would say that the deck is cut very, very, very nice. You know, usually the cuts aren't on point, but this is on point, as the youth says. So I would definitely recommend it. I would definitely recommend it. You know, if you could live with the fact that the recommendation here is to run away after you steal a lot of things, then you could definitely make good use of the deck. So you get a deck, you get the box, right? You get these 2 little additional things, and that's the take. That's your score. So look at your favorite dealer. Your favorite dealer. Check them out for these fantastic playing cards. They're gonna get 2 cans of Old Spice Refresh Body Spray. 2 cans out of 2 from me. So there you go, guys. That's the unboxing and review of these cards. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys want to see some more, make sure the P.O. Box, if you guys want to send me some stuff. Oh boy, I'm gonna go figure out different ways to use a Wish.com to buy my father back.
When I see you again, 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 when I see you again.